Hey guys, so Miss Lopez here, and this is the second part of our writing fractions video. And here I want to remind you that when we're doing fractions, we're going to start with the denominator, and the denominator is the number of pieces that your whole has been cut into. And in the video before, we talked about cookies in a bag, and there were 10 cookies in a bag, and so 10 was the number of pieces the whole, which was the quantity of the bag, was cut into. So in this video, we're looking at a pie, and this could be an apple pie, a pizza, anything that could be cut that's circular and could be cut into a pie. But remember, it has to be equal pieces. In this one, I'm going to shade some of this pie, and then we're going to write our fractions. And here, the shaded part is going to represent the parts that I have, and the white is going to represent the parts that are missing. So if my question was, okay, let's say this is going to be a lemon pie, and my lemon pie, I'm going to start with the denominator, and I have to know how many pieces the whole has been cut into. And here we know that this whole has been cut into 6 equal parts. And so my question is going to be, after I cut this pie into equal pieces and I served myself and a friend a piece of the pie, how much of the pie is left? So how much is left? The fraction of how much of the pie is left, we're going to start with the denominator, which is 6, the number of equal pieces it was cut into, and how much is left are my shaded parts. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 parts left. So 4 would become my numerator. Now, if I said how many pieces or what fraction is missing, again, this would be the entire, the number of how many pieces it was cut into, which is again 6. And my missing parts, there is 2 missing parts. So the fraction of the missing parts is 2/6, and the number of the parts that were left that we still have is 4/6. Now, getting back to this, we're going to reduce this fraction because remember we have to reduce fractions. We can't leave them if they can be reduced. So we have to find a number that can go equally into the top and the bottom fraction. And if I'm looking at this one first, I can see that 2 can go into 2 and 2 can go into 6 equally. So I'm going to reduce my fraction by dividing both the top and the bottom by 2. 2 divided by 2 becomes 1, and 6 divided by 2 becomes 3. So now I know, oops, I'm sorry, that 2/6 is equal to 1/3, and this is the reduced fraction. Over here on this side, I can see that here I put 2 into both, and it went in equally. However, 4 cannot go equally into 6 in this fraction over here. So the largest common number that can go into both of them is also 2. So I'm going to divide both the top and bottom by 2, which gives me 4 divided by 2 is 2, and 6 divided by 2 is 3. This is the lowest it will go, and I can say that 4/6 is equal to 2/3. And this is how this is going to end. The parts that are missing, we have 1/3 missing, and the parts that are left are 2/3. And I'm going to explain this a little bit more. We're going to have a third video. Thank you guys.